Have you ever wondered why sometimes your hens suddenly slow down on egg production, even when you're feeding them well? You wake up expecting a full tray of eggs, but instead, you only get half. It's frustrating. You start asking yourself, is it the feed? Is it disease? Is it the breed? One smallholder farmer in Kirinyaga told me he nearly gave up when his 120 layers were giving him barely 35 eggs a day. Then he tried something simple, something most of us overlook, and in 1 week, his production doubled. And it wasn't an expensive premix or a secret chemical from the agrovet. It was clove water. Yes, that same clove spice we put in tea, chapati, or pilau. Used correctly, it can unlock hidden performance in your flock. Today, I want to show you the science, the farmer results, and the exact step-by-step method to use clove water safely. If you care about healthier chickens and better profits, give this video a like, share it with another farmer, subscribe so you don't miss proven tips like this, and tell me where you're watching from around the world. Now, let's be real about the problem farmers face. Every poultry farmer has experienced sudden drops in egg production. Maybe your birds are at peak laying age, around 28 to 35 weeks, and then boom, production goes down. Or you notice that the shells get thinner, eggs get smaller, or hens look dull. For smallholder farmers in Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, or India, this can mean serious losses. If your 200 birds produce only 60 eggs instead of 160, that's almost $10 lost per day if eggs are retailing at $0.1 each. Over a month, you've lost more than $300, enough to buy a full ton of layer mash. And when production drops, stress rises. Some farmers even rush to buy expensive drugs or supplements without understanding the root cause. The truth is, most egg drops are caused by three things: stress, microbial infections like E. coli or mycoplasma, and poor nutrient absorption. Stress can be from heat, overcrowding, or sudden feed changes. Infections reduce the hen's ability to convert feed into eggs. And poor gut health means nutrients like calcium, protein, and vitamins are not properly absorbed. So, what if there was a natural, affordable, safe ingredient that targets stress, fights harmful microbes, and improves digestion? That's where clove comes in. Clove, scientifically known as Syzygium aromaticum, is one of the oldest medicinal plants used in both human and animal health. In poultry science, studies have shown that clove contains eugenol, a compound with strong antimicrobial, antioxidant, and digestive enhancing properties. A research paper published in the Journal of Applied Poultry Research in 2019 found that supplementing clove extract improved egg production, yolk quality, and immune response in layers. Another study from Nigeria tested clove powder in feed and found significant improvements in egg weight and shell thickness compared to control groups. So, this is not just folk wisdom, it's backed by science. But beyond the journals, farmers have tested this on the ground. In Meru, a farmer with 300 improved Kienyeji layers was struggling at 45% production. After introducing clove water 3 times a week, within 2 weeks, his hens moved up to 75% lay. The birds looked brighter, feed intake improved, and mortality dropped. He told me, "Doc, it was like giving my flock a reset button." How does it actually work? Think of the chicken's gut like the gearbox of a car. If the gearbox is dirty or jammed, no matter how much fuel you add, the car won't move well. Clove acts like a mechanic. It cleans the gut by reducing harmful bacteria. It cools the system by lowering oxidative stress, and it allows nutrients to flow smoothly into egg production. For farmers, this means 2 things: fewer diseases and better feed efficiency. Instead of wasting energy fighting microbes or stress, the hen uses her energy to produce more and better quality eggs. So how do you prepare and use clove water correctly?
Hi there, my name's Peter and I've been raising chickens for over 10 years now. Layers, broilers, even some indigenous birds. Let me be honest, before I found this book, I was struggling. Feed prices were going up, antibiotics were becoming less effective, and my flock just wasn't performing like it used to. Then I came across The Organic Chicken Farmer's Guide by Dominic Ngafo and Mugweru Isaac. I decided to buy it, and I'll tell you something. It changed everything on my farm. This guide isn't theory, it's practical. It shows you how to use local, affordable things like garlic, neem, turmeric, aloe vera, even charcoal, to keep your birds healthy and productive. I started small. I tried the moringa and garlic in the water for a week. I noticed improved appetite, less coughing, and better energy. Now I've built my own small black soldier fly setup for protein, and I'm using fermented feeds regularly. My birds are growing faster, my eggs are bigger. I'm saving money, and I haven't used antibiotics in months. The best part? The book is easy to understand. It speaks our language, not complicated science. And it's available in English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Indonesian, so anyone can use it. If you're serious about poultry farming and want to move forward the smart way, scan the QR code you see on your screen or click the link in the description and the pinned comment. This book worked for me. I believe it can work for you too.
Here is the exact step-by-step guide I teach my farmers. Take 10 grams of whole cloves, that's about 1 full tablespoon. Crush them slightly with a mortar and pestle to release the oils, but don't grind into powder. Boil them in 1 liter of clean water for 10 minutes. Allow it to cool, then strain. That 1 liter of concentrated clove tea can be diluted into 10 liters of drinking water for your chickens. For smallholder farmers, you can give this solution 3 times a week, preferably in the morning when birds are hungriest and water intake is highest. For semi-commercial farmers, prepare in larger batches but always ensure freshness. Don't keep clove water for more than 24 hours. For 100 layers, 10 liters is enough for 1 dose. If you have 500 birds, scale accordingly. One farmer in Nakuru used this method for 2 weeks straight and reported his flock jumped from 130 eggs to 230 eggs out of 300 layers. He even noticed the yolks were more golden, which attracted better prices in the local market. Of course, some farmers ask, "Doc, can I just grind cloves and add them directly to feed?" The answer is yes, but with caution. Overuse of powdered cloves can reduce feed intake because of the strong taste. Water extraction is better for beginners because it controls dosage and ensures even distribution. Another common mistake is overdosing. Some farmers think if 10 grams works, then 50 grams will give miracles. Too much clove can irritate the gut and reduce intake. Stick to the recommended amounts. Also, remember, clove water is not a replacement for balanced feed. It is a supplement, not a substitute. Your birds still need proper layer mash with 16 to 18% crude protein and adequate calcium at 3.5 to 4%. If you ignore feed quality and only rely on cloves, you will be disappointed. Now, let's tackle some objections. Some farmers say natural remedies don't work. Only pharmaceuticals do. But here's the truth. Clove is not just a spice. It's a proven antimicrobial and antioxidant. FAO has even documented the potential of herbal extracts like clove in sustainable poultry production. Others ask, will clove water replace vaccines? Vaccines are non-negotiable for diseases like Newcastle or Gumboro. Clove water supports immunity but does not replace vaccination. Another myth is that natural additives are slow to work. Yet, as you've heard from farmer cases, production can improve within a week because the gut responds quickly to reduced microbial stress. For farmers worried about cost, cloves are relatively affordable. 100 grams cost around $2 in Kenyan markets, enough to last 10 days for 200 layers. Compare that with imported synthetic supplements costing thousands per month, and you see why clove water is practical and sustainable. So, what are the main lessons for you as a farmer? First, egg drops are often a result of stress, microbial imbalance, or poor nutrient absorption, not always a feed or breed issue. Second, clove water offers a simple, affordable, farmer-tested solution to improve gut health, immunity, and egg production. Third, consistency is key. Using clove water 3 times a week in correct amounts can transform your flock's productivity. If you want to start today, here's your action plan. Buy 100 grams of cloves from your local shop, prepare a 10-liter solution as I've described, and give it to your flock 3 times this week. Watch your egg trays carefully and note the changes. Share your results with fellow farmers because knowledge grows best when shared. Farming is about small, consistent actions that lead to big results. Just one ingredient, clove water, can double your weekly eggs if used wisely. Imagine the relief of moving from 40 eggs to 80 in a week, from 150 to 300. That's not just more profit, that's more confidence, more stability, and more joy in poultry farming. My mission is to make sure you never feel stuck or hopeless with your flock again. So keep learning, keep experimenting safely, and never stop believing that better is possible. If this helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for weekly poultry tips, and share this with a farmer who needs it. Together, we can build healthier flocks and stronger farming communities. I'm Dominic, your poultry vet and consultant, and I'll see you in the next video.